Back in the Ladbrokes Lab as we head towards the federal election, May 21st. We're less than a month away. And Tommy Hackett, the money has come. The market has moved a little bit.
Absolutely. We've only been 2 days away from the lab, but we've seen the money come for the Labor Party. $1.62 into $1.50. The Coalition, $2.20 out to $2.60. The big punters are starting to jump in here, Cam, and they're back in the Labor Party.
Money tracker time. I'm assuming there's been a little move there as well, based on what you've just told me.
They have. This is the total percentage of turnover at the moment. Early in the week, it was 60% for the Labor Party. Now up to 67%. Coalition down to 33%. As we've said, the big punters, they're starting to warm up now, and it's all about Labor.
I'm a simple man, so I want you to explain to me why the bet tracker is so definitive when it comes to who's going to win this election.
Forget the polls, forget the markets. This is the stat that can determine the election. In 2019, we saw the total number of individual bets, the percentage. It was well and truly in favour of the Coalition. It's still that way. 56% the Coalition, 44% the Labor. That means the rank and file punters, the rank and file voters, they're with the Coalition here.
All right, I know you like the Sunshine State, mainly because you're a Queenslander, so let's head to Queensland, have a look at some of these really important seats.
This is the battleground state, Cam. Queensland, Labor have struggled there in recent times. They need to make up some serious ground in Queensland if Anthony Albanese is going to be the next Prime Minister. We'll start in Brisbane, covers the Brisbane CBD. This is a genuine three-way contest. Trevor Evans is the favourite. He's $1.60. He's the current member. Stephen Bates is value here at $11. Ooh. The Greens are a genuine shot here. Preferences are going to be very, very key. Trevor Evans is going to have to keep his primary vote very high because the preferences between Labor and the Greens could determine this seat. So I think the Labor Party at $2.25, a bit of value. Stephen Bates at $11 is definitely value.
All right, let's talk a little bit maybe about Terry Butler. Is she unders?
I think she's unders at $1.22. She's a deserving favourite. She's a popular local member. But Griffith, this is a seat on the south side of Brisbane, Kevin Rudd's old seat. So always been a Labor seat for a fair while now, but the Greens are making up serious ground in this area. They've got the local seat, the Greens. They've got the state seat, the Greens. Can they get the federal seat? I think their value here at $4. Again, preferences will be key.
Speaking value, I present Warren Entsch, $1.40. I know it traditionally doesn't equal value, but in this case, you're telling me it does.
It does. Sometimes we've got to look local, Cam. Even if there's a swing against the Coalition in Queensland, in Australia, a local member like Warren Entsch, he's going to retain his seat. He's been around forever. He retired for one cycle. He was back in the job as soon as he wanted it back. Even if there is a big swing against the Coalition in Queensland, I'm confident Warren Entsch will retain that seat, and he does represent some value there at $1.40.
And the Cowboy fans remember Rod Jensen as well from that grand final team in 2005, although probably the rank outsider. This is probably the best betting marker you can give me when it comes to this particular state.
Is Longman very, very competitive, covers the area between Brisbane and the Sunshine Coast, and it's a proper contest. Labor are the favourites. Rebecca Fanning's $1.82. Terry Young's $1.90. Preferences, again, going to be key here. There's a lot of One Nation voters in this seat. They had 13% of the primary vote at the last election. That's what I think gives the edge to Terry Young here. So I think Terry Young at $1.90 is a little bit of value. It's an important seat to Scott Morrison. This was the by-election in 2018 that the Coalition lost, and it led to the chaos that saw Malcolm Turnbull ousted out of the job, and it made Scott Morrison the Prime Minister. All
right, as we get closer to May 21, the big bets start to really roll in. Couple this week, I assume, and all for Labor.
As we saw with the money tracker, this big money is coming in. The biggest bet of the election so far, $45,000 on Labor at $1.53, and it's just dominated at the moment. The bet ticker, the big bets, it's all about the Labor Party.
What are you going to be doing on May 21st? Let us know in the comments below.